Hello everyone and welcome to the video. This video includes 300 smart and useful English questions using how, what, did, when and have. Let's start the lesson. How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you think it went? How do you think it went? How often do you go to the gym? How often do you go to the gym? How can you see that from here? How can you see that from here? How much money do I owe you? How much money do I owe you? How can we make this work? How can we make this work? How much time do I have left? How much time do I have left? How come you never said anything? How come you never said anything? How quick can you be? How quick can you be? How can I help you? How can I help you? How did you get your job? How did you get your job? How are things going? How are things going? How can I trust you? How can I trust you? How about now? How about now? How did you know that? How did you know that? How wide is it? How wide is it? How hot is it outside? How hot is it outside? How come? How come? How deep is it? How deep is it? How much chocolate did you eat? How much chocolate did you eat? How old are you? How old are you? How much should I pay them? How much should I pay them? How strong is it? How strong is it? How strange was that? How strange was that? How far have you travelled? How far have you travelled? How expensive is it? How expensive is it? How do you think it went? How do you think it went? How come you haven't started? How come you haven't started? How can we make a change? How can we make a change? How do you feel? How do you feel? How big is it? How big is it? How will you get there? How will you get there? How cold is it outside? How cold is it outside? How did you get here? How did you get here? How simple was it? How simple was it? How many people work here? How many people work here? How long was the journey? How long was the journey? How many times did you ring me? How many times did you ring me? How fast is your internet connection? How fast is your internet connection? How much did your car cost? How much did your car cost? How long have you known her? How long have you known her? How do I solve this problem? How do I solve this problem? How do I turn it on? How do I turn it on? How did you find me? How did you find me? How easy is it? How easy is it? How fast can you get here? How fast can you get here? How did you manage that? How did you manage that? How can we find the answer? How can we find the answer? How did you know how to do that? How did you know how to do that? How is that possible? How is that possible? How did you lose your wallet? How did you lose your wallet? How is it that I've never heard that before? How is it that I've never heard that before? How much ice cream did you eat yesterday? How much ice cream did you eat yesterday? How did your meeting go? How did your meeting go? How do you think things went? How do you think things went? How will you make it work? How will you make it work? How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? How much milk would you like in your tea? How much milk would you like in your tea? How often do you see your mother? How often do you see your mother? How much is it? How much is it? What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you think of this? What do you think of this? What is the matter with you? What is the matter with you? What seems to be the problem? What seems to be the problem? What are you thinking? What are you thinking? What is the difference? What is the difference? What about now? What about now? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What was that noise? What was that noise? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What is your name? What is your name? What did you do that for? What did you do that for? What's going on here? What's going on here? What happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? What now? What now? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you most passionate about? What are you most passionate about? What do you do for a job? What do you do for a job? What fell off the wall? What fell off the wall? What is it about? What is it about? What time will you get here? What time will you get here? What do you mean? What do you mean? What drink would you like? What drink would you like? What time should we leave? What time should we leave? What did you say? What did you say? What do you do for fun? What do you do for fun? What is your email address? What is your email address? What is your brother's name? What is your brother's name? What did you dream about last night? What did you dream about last night? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What is your favorite song? What is your favorite song? What is your favorite movie? What is your favorite movie? What is your opinion on the subject? What is your opinion on the subject? What did you have for your breakfast? What did you have for your breakfast? What do you fancy? What do you fancy? What type of mobile phone do you have? What type of mobile phone do you have? What does that mean? What does that mean? What do you want to do? What do you want to do? What would you like for lunch? What would you like for lunch? What did you do with that money you won? What did you do with that money you won? What is your favourite book? What is your favourite book? What happened? What happened? What if we didn't go? What if we didn't go? What have they decided? What have they decided? What did you say the time was? What did you say the time was? What will I talk to him about? What will I talk to him about? What do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you do in your spare time? What do you do in your spare time? What can I do to help? What can I do to help? What did you do at the weekend? What did you do at the weekend? What on earth are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about? What is it? What is it? What is that you are watching? What is that you are watching? What time is it? What time is it? What is that you are drinking? What is that you are drinking? What would you like? What would you like? What can you do to help? What can you do to help? What seems to be the matter? What seems to be the matter? What game shall we play? What game shall we play? What has she done now? What has she done now? Did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? Did you see the rain before? Did you see the rain before? Did you wear your new jeans? Did you wear your new jeans? Did you see it? Did you see it? Did you watch the match? Did you watch the match? Did it hurt you? Did it hurt you? Did you think about it for long? Did you think about it for long? Did you know that it was here? Did you know that it was here? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you know that I got the job? Did you know that I got the job? Did you see your mother yesterday? Did you see your mother yesterday? Did you hear the news? Did you hear the news? Did you feel that? Did you feel that? Did you go swimming? Did you go swimming? Did you speak to your boss? Did you speak to your boss? Did you think that? Did you think that? Did you enter the competition? Did you enter the competition? Did you play the lottery last night? Did you play the lottery last night? Did you see her? Did you see her? Did you go to the shop? Did you go to the shop? Did you ask him? Did you ask him? Did you bother going into work? Did you bother going into work? Did you go out last night? Did you go out last night? Did he hit you? Did he hit you? Did you finish your meal? Did you finish your meal? Did you take it with you? Did you take it with you? Did you understand the question? Did you understand the question? Did you write it down? Did you write it down? Did you drive? Did you drive? Did you go to the gym yesterday afternoon? Did you go to the gym yesterday afternoon? Did you like it? Did you like it? Did you leave the window open? Did you leave the window open? Did you put the kettle on? Did you put the kettle on? Did you switch the light off? Did you switch the light off? Did you read that book? Did you read that book? Did you go shopping? Did you go shopping? Did they see you? Did they see you? Did you find what you were looking for? Did you find what you were looking for? Did you see the rainbow? Did you see the rainbow? Did you feed the dog? Did you feed the dog? Did you make me a cup of tea? Did you make me a cup of tea? Did you finish your homework? Did you finish your homework? Did you receive my email? Did you receive my email? Did you clean your room? Did you clean your room? Did you walk here? Did you walk here? Did you get paid? Did you get paid? Did you accept the offer? Did you accept the offer? Did they keep it? Did they keep it? Did you struggle with it? Did you struggle with it? Did you wash your hands? Did you wash your hands? Did you eat the rest of the chocolate? Did you eat the rest of the chocolate? Did you help her? Did you help her? Did you find your keys? Did you find your keys? Did you travel by train? Did you travel by train? Did you go to the cinema? Did you go to the cinema? Did you get your car fixed? Did you get your car fixed? Did you go to the hospital? Did you go to the hospital? Did you meet up with your friends? Did you meet up with your friends? Did you knock on the door? Did you knock on the door? Did you break it? Did you break it? When will the train arrive? When will the train arrive? When will you return the money you owe me? When will you return the money you owe me? When should I take the medicine? When should I take the medicine? When did you hear the news? When did you hear the news? When are you going to visit James? When are you going to visit James? When shall we meet up next? When shall we meet up next? When are you leaving? When are you leaving? When can I get an answer to my question? When can I get an answer to my question? When was the last time you went out for dinner? When was the last time you went out for dinner? When are you free? When are you free? When was the appointment? When was the appointment? When is your meeting? When is your meeting? When is your birthday party? When is your birthday party? When did you start working here? When did you start working here? When are you paying me? When are you paying me? When can I see you? When can I see you? When did you last see her? When did you last see her? When can I apply for a visa? When can I apply for a visa? When can I withdraw my money? When can I withdraw my money? When should we leave this place? When should we leave this place? When can I speak to your boss? When can I speak to your boss? When did you start this business? When did you start this business? When do you play tennis? When did you play tennis? When did they get married? When did they get married? When is your birthday? When is your birthday? When is the field trip? When is the field trip? When is the test? When is the test? When do the shops open? When do the shops open? When does your flight leave? When does your flight leave? When is their anniversary? When is their anniversary? When does the show start? When does the show start? When is he coming home? When is he coming home? When will that happen? When will that happen? When are you going on holiday? When are you going on holiday? When will you be home? When will you be home? When will you know the result of the exam? When will you know the result of the exam? When will you be able to finish the task? When will you be able to finish the task? When did you buy this car? When did you buy this car? When will you be ready? When will you be ready? When did you last eat? When did you last eat? When do we take lunch? When do we take lunch? When are you coming to visit? When are you coming to visit? When did you leave the office yesterday? When did you leave the office yesterday? When do you go swimming? When do you go swimming? When did you go to the hospital? When did you go to the hospital? When did you last see your mother? When did you last see your mother? When are we going to the restaurant? When are we going to the restaurant? When do you do your homework? When do you do your homework? When do you go to bed? When do you go to bed? When was the last time you played football at the park? When was the last time you played football at the park? When was the race? When was the race? When does the movie start? When does the movie start? When did you go to the park? When did you go to the park? When did James arrive? When did James arrive? When can we catch up next? When can we catch up next? When did it take place? When did it take place? When do your classes usually begin? When do your classes usually begin? When did we last meet? When did we last meet? When are you coming to my house? When are you coming to my house? When do you think you will get married? When do you think you will get married? Have you seen my keys? Have you seen my keys? Have you considered speaking to someone? Have you considered speaking to someone? Have you ever seen a rainbow? Have you ever seen a rainbow? Have you seen my picture on Instagram? Have you seen my picture on Instagram? Have you thought about getting a new job? Have you thought about getting a new job? Have you been to the gym lately? Have you been to the gym lately? Have you brought the necessary equipment with you? Have you brought the necessary equipment with you? Have you received your new bank card yet? Have you received your new bank card yet? Have you got a pen I can borrow? Have you got a pen I can borrow? Have they moved house yet? Have they moved house yet? Have you locked the door? Have you locked the door? Have you remembered your laptop? Have you remembered your laptop? Have you finished your homework? Have you finished your homework? Have you been worried? Have you been worried? Have you solved the problem? Have you solved the problem? Have you bought a present? Have you bought a present? Have you left the window open? Have you left the window open? Have you heard the news? Have you heard the news? Have you got a cat? Have you got a cat? Have they bothered ringing you? Have they bothered ringing you? Have you met my sister before? Have you met my sister before? Have you ever tasted salmon before? Have you ever tasted salmon before? Have you ever been to America on holiday? Have you ever been to America on holiday? Have we reached our sales goals for this year? Have we reached our sales goals for this year? Have you got a car? Have you got a car? Have you watched the new James Bond movie yet? Have you watched the new James Bond movie yet? Have you ever played cards before? Have you ever played cards before? Have you thought about ringing the office? Have you thought about ringing the office? Have you got the necessary skills? Have you got the necessary skills? Have you got any questions? Have you got any questions? Have you bought anything nice recently? Have you bought anything nice recently? Have you ever been to the zoo? Have you ever been to the zoo? Have you tried the new dish on the menu? Have you tried the new dish on the menu? Have you seen my wallet anywhere? Have you seen my wallet anywhere? Have you cleaned your room? Have you cleaned your room? Have you swept the floor? Have you swept the floor? Have you planned your journey to the airport? Have you planned your journey to the airport? Have you got the time, please? Have you got the time, please? Have you fed the dog? Have you fed the dog? Have they seen your new haircut? Have they seen your new haircut? Have you seen the weather outside? Have you seen the weather outside? Have you turned off the television? Have you turned off the television? Have you seen my brother anywhere? Have you seen my brother anywhere? Have you received my letter? Have you received my letter? Have you thought about going on a diet? Have you thought about going on a diet? Have you got enough energy to carry all those bags? Have you got enough energy to carry all those bags? Have you been paid? Have you been paid? Have you ever played the lottery before? Have you ever played the lottery before? Have you washed the car? Have you washed the car? Have you got a phone charger I can use? Have you got a phone charger I can use? Have you finished your dinner? Have you finished your dinner? Have you seen your mother recently? Have you seen your mother recently? Have they seen me? Have they seen me? Have they fixed the problem with the tap in the kitchen yet? Have they fixed the problem with the tap in the kitchen yet? Have you invited your friends? Have you invited your friends? Have you joined the new tennis club? Have you joined the new tennis club? Have you ordered a takeaway? Have you ordered a takeaway? Have you identified the problem? Have you identified the problem? Have they accepted your offer? Have they accepted your offer? Have you enjoyed these questions? Have you enjoyed these questions?